Hi friends, in this video we will see about the modules concept in the TypeScript. So in the previous example I have implemented drag and drop implementation right in the project. So if you go through the project, we have written the entire code in single file. In the app.ts file only we have written the entire code in the app.ts file. So that means, so if you get any error or any bug or anything, so if you want to debug in that single file, so it will be long way, 400 lines of code. If you want to go there and if you want to see the bug where the problem exactly is, means it will be a somewhat difficult task for us. So it would be better if we divide each part of the code into a separate files. If we maintain the code in a separate files like that, so it will be very easy for us to debug, and we can pinpoint the error where it will be, and we can go to that particular file and we can debug the code. So now we will see in how many ways we can achieve this TypeScript separating the files. So for example, in the TypeScript what we can say is we can separate the files in two ways. Okay, first one is using the namespace concept in the TypeScript, which is present inbuilt in the TypeScript, and another concept is using the ES6 modules import and export. So we have already seen in our ES6 tutorial courses, we have seen the ES6 modules concept in the ES6 course we have seen. So the same thing we'll be using that one, ES6 modules concept, import and export. So in order to divide the files in divide the code into separate files. For the dividing that modules in import and export, for that using thing, we need to have a webpack module bundler. So we will see that one in the next video. First we will see the first way, that is nothing but using TypeScript's inbuilt behavior. That is nothing but what I can say is that namespace concept. For example, here you can see this is the app.ts file. For example, let's say I have an class post. Okay, I have a class post, so I will be having a constructor. So what I can say is, so I will be having here title of type string, and I can say description of type string. Okay, so here I can do this dot title is equal to my first post, I can say, and another one is what I can say is this dot description is equal to something like description I can do. Okay, now this is my simple class file. So what I will try to do is constant post, I will try to create an object. Constant post is equal to new post I can do, and I can console.log the post. So this is a simple example what I am trying to implement. So if I try to see the output here, so here I will be getting the post thing. So this is the title, my first post, and the description I am able to see the title and description. Now what I will try to do is, say let's assume that I want to keep this class post in a separate file. Okay, so if I want to keep this class post in a separate file, for example, see if we have another one, something like interface. Okay, I have an interface something like iPost. So this one will be having something title, so string, sorry, title of type string. I can maintain description of type string. Okay, what I can do is, so this one it will be implements, I can do implements iPost. Okay, so implements iPost means it has to implement title and description already is there. What I will try to do is, I will try to take this one and I will create a new file here, iPost. I will create it as iPost.ts file only. So what I will try to do is, here in this iPost.ts I will try to create this interface. Now what I need to do is, so if I create interface like this, so here I am using the iPost interface here, right? So in order to use this iPost it here, so what I can do is, so what I need to do is, so here what I need to do is, I need to wrap this one in the namespace. Okay, so that means whatever the code written in this namespace, app namespace, by a namespace of name app, whatever the code written in this namespace, they can use these all the interface and all those things. Now here app.ts, so you can see here you are getting an error that iPost, I don't know about this iPost. Why? Because iPost is present in the namespace of app. Okay, it is present in the namespace of app. So that means, so it is using this iPost means we need to wrap this one in the namespace app. Okay, so I need to wrap this all the things in the namespace. So now this all the code comes under this namespace of app. So in this way we can do this one. So for example, if you see here, still I am getting an error. Okay, I post, I am getting cannot find name. So whatever the thing you want to export, so you want to use that in another file, you need to export it. Okay, we need to export it here. Now somehow we need to import here in this file. So how we can import is, we need to implement somehow here, we need to keep 3 backticks. Okay, you need to write reference and path is equal to the name of the file, ipost.ts. So this is the way how we can implement the reference path. This is the way we will be implementing the reference path. Now if I try to execute the code here, still you are able to see the output. Okay, now what I will try to do is, if I try to see the ipost.js code, you see here nothing is there here. Okay, so the compilation ipost.js, nothing is there. If you go to app.js, where some code has been generated with the name function of app like this. ipost.js, nothing code has been generated. Why? Because ipost.ts file has nothing in this one. Interface, it has only the right interface. Interface, nothing is there to be converted into the JavaScript. Why? Because in JavaScript there is no concept of interfaces. So now what I will try to do is, so I will close the JS things, both the JS. Now what I will try to do is, I will do this post thing, I will copy this entire post thing and I will keep it in the here. Okay, now I will keep it here. Now if you go here, you are getting an error. Why? Because cannot find name post. Why it cannot find name post means we need to export it here. So okay, I am exporting the class post. Now here if you see, the error has been gone away. If you remove this reference, you will be not able to find this one. Okay, you will get an error. So now we applied the interface here, a reference here, and let's see what is the code compiled. So if you go here and if you see the app.js code, okay, so ipost.js code, some code has been generated. So with the class post, what are the things? So class post and all those concepts are there in the JavaScript, so that is converted, and in the app.js also it has been converted. So TypeScript compiler didn't show any error. So now we will try to see what is the output. If I try to see the output, still I am getting an error that app.post is not a constructor. That means it is telling that here I don't know what about this post. So that means here app.post, this app.post, I don't know what is this app.post. So here if we keep that reference also, it is not able to understand. So that means there is no use for this reference. If we keep or not keep also, there is no need, there is no useful for this. Why? Because only TypeScript knows that the reference has been added, but the JavaScript doesn't know what is that reference and all those things. So what we need to do is, we need to compile this app.ts in a such a way that whatever the things, all the files imported through the reference. So that means whatever the files imported through all this reference path and all those things, so it need to be bundled into a single file, app.js. It should be included into the completely into the app.js instead of ipost.js and all those things. It should be included into single file. So how can we do is, so we need to go to the tsconfig.json and we need to replace this one and we need to mention the file name, so bundle.js. So I want to compile everything and I need to paste it in the single file bundle.js. Now we are getting an error that, so here we are getting an error that it is saying that we need to use compiler option only AMD, so we need to use this one. So module thing we can use it as an AMD. This is outside the concept, so we can use this module code generation. This code generation will be using this AMD. Now when we change this one, so we didn't get any errors. Now we'll check this ipost.js. Ipost.js normally it is a, now if you go to app.js, okay, now if you go to app.js, one second, now here we are getting an error that post is used before its declaration. Class post is used, it is saying that before its declaration it is saying. We go here, sorry, if I go here and if I check the code, if I go here and if I check the code, what it is happening is, okay, we have converted this one. So here some problem is getting there. That is not an issue. We are getting here and nothing any problems here. And if I go to index.html, we need to change this one to bundle.js instead of using ipost or app.js, you need to convert it into bundle.js. If I go here and if I see the bundle.js, you will be able to see all the code is compiled and it is kept in single file. Okay, you see here the code what is there in the ipost.js, ipost.ts, it is there, the class is there here, and the code which is present here in the code, it is present here. Okay, in the app.ts, it is present here. Now if I try to execute the code, if I try to execute this code, I will be able to get the output that post title, and this one I am able to get the output. So this is the way how we can convert the code into different files using the namespace. And you need to remember that whatever the namespace you are mentioning here, you can use those classes or interfaces in that namespace only in every file, and you need to give it as the reference path here. So if you give the reference path here in the bundle.js, that code will be copied, so using that reference path. Okay, or otherwise if you don't mention this one, you will not get copied the code. So this is the way we will be using the namespace concept in the TypeScript. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.